The Milan snake has been slayed and hung on the Eiffel Tower of Paris. My name is Luis Nana Bokwenda Kuchale. Some name that with my friend Sancho. Every Sancho will be Sancho. Here we bring you latest around the world of sports near there. PSG 5, Inter Milan nil. Shocking result. So this just ended Saturday. Now PSG Inter a born pa 5-0 unanswered goals. This is the worst result by a side in terms of deficit in the UCL final since the UCL was introduced, right? The recent one was from AC Milan and Barcelona. That was the last record by a side to have the worst deficit in a UCL final, and that has been updated by Inter Milan conceding 5 against PSG. So we are going to go into the game, bring you the analysis of the game, right? So if you want to know how Luis Enrique dismantled Inzaghi and his boys, stay put and don't go anywhere, right? So I've lined up 4 criteria on how Luis Enrique beat Inzaghi, right? So maybe 4 criteria, then you yourself, I don't know if you can go and rewatch the game or the game in your memory, then you know how Luis Enrique. So PSG used intense pressing, good possession, pace, and player rotation to dismantle Inter Milan, right? So I'll go through the goals, then you know how PSG utilized all these 4 criteria, right? And one thing before I go into the analysis, one thing PSG like, it's quite funny, but it works like magic. Their first pass, if they are the ones passing the game, I'm gonna pass the ball now. They get the ball and kick the ball over the throw line. Vitinha is the one who is responsible for that thing. It's an instruction from Luis Enrique. Kicks the ball over the line. Then they mark out every single opposition player. Then the opposition team will be like, wow, Charlie, these people, you know, who am I even throwing the ball to? They mark you out with intensity. So this is where they use intense pressing, and Dembele is the initiator of this press. There are videos. Just look at this video. Look at the hunger in Dembele's eyes to press Soma. He can't wait for Soma to throw the ball or pass the ball to initiate the press. You understand? So let's go into the goals, then analyze accordingly. So first goal, Kvaratskhelia has the ball, left-hand side of attack. Draws 2 to 3 players. And this was the strategy of Inzaghi. The front 3, especially Desire Adebayor and Kvaratskhelia, have the pace, can dribble, right? So doubles up the tackling on them. 2 to 3 players on 1 player. But when you do this, then you give space for other players who are moving centrally, who can move behind your defenders. So Kvaratskhelia draws 2 to 3 players closer to him. Fabian Ruiz moves from his position, which is a 10, which is more advanced, to join Kvaratskhelia on the left-hand side of attack. Then Vitinha slots into Fabian Ruiz's position. So this is where they are using rotation. You understand? Then Kvaratskhelia gets the ball to Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz finds Vitinha. This is where I find Inter wanting, right? The ball is with Vitinha. No pressing from the Inter Milan boys, right? They wanted to keep their defensive shape. Then Vitinha said, oh boy, this is a space behind the defense I can utilize. Pass the ball through to Desire Adebayor, who made a run behind the defense because all their focus was on the 3 players, namely Kvaratskhelia, Fabian Ruiz, and Vitinha, forgetting their backline, right? Desire Adebayor slots in, gets the pass, squares it to Hakimi, who is high up the pitch. What is Hakimi doing there? And you hear people that Luis Enrique doesn't use left back. Boga. Luis Enrique utilized the left back system in these final in the name of Mendes and Hakimi. So Hakimi goes high up the pitch in the position like a striker or a false 9. Slots the ball into the net. 1-0. Simple. Fair. Then the second goal. So the second goal, Nicolo Barella tries to get a corner for Inter. Inter likes to utilize corners because they are good in the air, and one of their brilliant chances they created in the game was the header from Turan, which wasn't directed well and it was a goal kick. So Barella tries to get a corner. Then Pacho, who was brilliant on the day, gets the ball still in play. The ball is switched to Dembele on the left-hand side. Remember, Dembele is supposed to be central in terms of attack. But Charlie, no, you can't be a standing player and play with Luis Enrique. It no go work. You have to rotate. You have to run, right? So Dembele gets the ball on the left-hand side. Connect to Desire Due. A shot comes off DiMarco, then 2-0. 2-0, simple. At this point, I felt Inter are not going to come back because looking at the pace, it looked like the Inter players were worn out. I don't know if they were tired or didn't have enough rest because you could see how fatigued Thuram was. Lautaro Martinez was out of the game totally. Was being outrun by Vitinha, then João Neves, who was also brilliant on the day, apart from Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz. Goal number 2. Abachi who Inter equalized. Went to first half, came again. Now the third goal. Foul by Inter. PSG has to restart play. Vitinha passes the ball to Hakimi on the right hand side. Hakimi passes the ball back to Vitinha. Then Vitinha to the center back, gets it again in the middle, then runs towards Inter's midfield. Inter midfield of Mkhitaryan and Barella were close to Vitinha. No press, no intense press. Vitinha spots Dembele, who had dragged Acerbi out of position. One of the strategies they were using is that because of the rotation, you won't know who you are marking. So Dembele centrally drags Acerbi out of position. Acerbi is out of legs. We need 37. How can he keep up with the pace? 1-2 from brilliant 1-2 from Dembele and Vitinha. Vitinha gets the space. Now they are going to utilize space. Then Desire Due with the pace Bastoni can't keep up with. 3-0. Yapon. The game was killed at this point. Inter, Muvim no Mubibia, Yabeti, come back. I also say Basa. Omukuno at the third goal. Game now fourth goal. This is where the pressing was again. When you lose the ball, you press. When you lose the ball, your ability to get the ball back should be quick. Mendes lost the ball. Then Mendes lost the ball to Dumfries. Then with intensity got the ball back from Dumfries. What did I say? Then set up Dembele, who had dragged Acerbi out of position. Then now Aka, Kvaratskhelia, then Bastoni. Dembele finds the space, slots it in for Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia with pace, precision and skill beats Jan Soma and Bastoni at the same time. 4-0. Yapon game on and on with the fifth goal. All these criteria run through all the goals one way or the other. So Inter Milan were no match to PSG at all. PSG didn't give us a final. And I'm on my Basa and Kobonadi. What is the Basa didn't Mekwakobo confident for hey boga. When I go and then Anka Basa koye. And then Anka Basa go with that. Sick of Chale. Hey. Right? So this was how PSG knocked out Inter Milan and made victors for the UCL 2024-2025 final. Right? My name is Luis Nana Bekwendak. You can call me Sancho. Every Sancho be Sancho. Give your comment on this presentation and the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, most importantly. My name is Luis Nana Bekwendak. You can call me Sancho. Every Sancho be Sancho. Please stay safe out there. Take care of yourself and bye-bye.